Good morning, Foundation family. We are so excited to have you here today for another episode of Foundation Kids School at Home. Today, we're going to be looking at the letters H and I, which I love teaching together because when you put them together, they spell hi. So this morning, I figured we'd start off, of course, with our morning song. So if you will, stand up on your feet, get ready, do a little wiggle, shake it out, and get ready for our morning song. Way up in the sky, the little birdies fly. Way down in the nest, the little birdies rest. Shh, don't wake the birdies. And up comes the sun, the dew falls away. Good morning, the little birdies say. We're going to do some stretches now, make sure everyone's wide awake. So if you will, put your hands out and wiggle your fingers. Give them 3 claps, 1, 2, 3. Can you stomp your feet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, can you bend your elbow out and this one out? And straighten your arm, straighten this arm. You're going to do a little wiggle. You're going to do a little jiggle. Does everyone feel awake now? All right, we're going to go into our story today. We're reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which is one of my favorite books. It's written and illustrated by Eric Carle, who is an amazing illustrator and writer. I love this book for the letter H because, it was the very hungry caterpillar. The hungry starts with the letter H. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. What letter does hungry start with? H. He started to look for some food, as I'm sure some of you guys did this morning. On Monday, which is today, he ate through 1 apple. And there's our 1 apple. But he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. Let's see, 1, 2. But he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. But he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he was still hungry. And on Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, 1 slice of Swiss cheese, 1 slice of salami, 1 lollipop, 1 piece of cherry pie, 1 sausage, 1 cupcake, and 1 slice of watermelon. That's a lot of food. And that night, he had a stomach ache. Look at that. The cake, ice cream, pickle, cheese, salami, lollipop. Oh, that's a lot of food to eat. The next day was Sunday again, and the caterpillar ate through 1 nice green leaf. And after that, he felt much better. Now, he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He's grown a lot since we first met him. He built a house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon and pushed his way out. There's the cocoon. What do you think is going to happen as he comes out? Let's see. He was a beautiful butterfly. Look at those magnificent wings. They're so pretty. And that's the end. Right? So the very hungry caterpillar, that word hungry starts with the letter H. Today, like I said, we're going to go over the letter H and the letter I. So we're going to go ahead and go to the whiteboard now. If you see, I have written the letter H in capital and lowercase, the letter I in capital and lowercase. Now, the great thing about doing these letters is there are a lot of straight lines. So when you're writing them, it's very easy to go ahead and be able to write them. So for that capital H, you get to write the number 1 if you're familiar with it, or just a straight line. So you're going to draw a straight line down. You're going to draw a second straight line down. The goal is to try to get these to be the same length. See, I even went a little long. You want these two lines to be straight up and down and the same length. And then you get to do a line across the middle, like a little bridge. All right, and so that's your capital H. For your lowercase h, you're also going to need a straight line. And have you ever drawn a smiley face before? Right? It goes like this, and a big smile. Well, that big smile is going to come in handy for this H. You're going to flip it upside down and draw a big smile right here. All right, so that's our uppercase and our lowercase h. Moving on to our I, once again, it's 3 straight lines. So you're going to start off with a tall line at the top. You're going to draw a straight line down and a line in the middle. And that's your capital I. And your lowercase I is even easier. It's a straight line and then a circle at the top. Now, when I draw my straight line for my I, notice for my lowercase, I don't make it the same size, right, as my uppercase. My uppercase is always going to be bigger than my lowercase. So I wouldn't draw my I like that. I would draw it about halfway. Same with my H. I don't draw my uppercase H like this and my lowercase h like this. That looks like a big old N, right? That wouldn't work out. So you want to make sure those lowercase letters are always a little smaller than the uppercase letters. So H and I, like I said, spell hi. And we've got some good words that start with the letter H and I. So when you're talking about yourself or someone in your family, like a brother, would you use the word him or would you use the word her? Right? So if it's a brother, we're talking about a boy. And for boy, we use the word him. Now, if we're talking about our sister, we're going to use the word her. Very good job, right? Him and her are very similar. They sound alike, but they're very different. You use him when you're talking about maybe your dad, right? Or if you're talking about your mom, you're going to use her. All right, it's easy to mix up, but both of these start with the letter H. Now, I got 2 very important I words here. The word is a great word because you use it, I'm sure, in a lot of sentences all day long. This is cold. This is over there. That is that. Is all over our sentences. So is starts with the letter I. Another great one is if. You can say, if it's not raining, can we go outside? If it's sunny, do I have to put on sunscreen? So if and is are great words for those letters I's. We use them all the time. How many of you guys have ever done sign language before? I have. And so I figured we would learn the sign language letters for today. So for the letter H, it's going to be just like this. You're going to take your 2 fingers and point them out to the side, curve in your bottom 2, and keep your thumb curled in. That is the letter H, and the letter I is real simple. You just got to stick a pinky up, right? So it goes H, I. And if you do those 2 together, you could spell out hi in sign language. Now, I want to walk through the whole alphabet real quick up until H and I so that we all know all the letters. So A, you're going to make a fist, Put your thumb on the outside. That's the letter A. B is kind of like you're holding up the number 4, but your fingers are together and your thumb is curled in. So A, B. C, you make a C. Very simple. So A, B, C. For D, you're going to curve all 3 fingers, but leave your pointer finger up and make the letter D. So it's A, B, C, D. For E, you're going to curve in, and your thumb's going to come right under all these fingers. All right. For F, it's 1 pointer up, and once again, these curve down, your thumb in here. All right. For the letter G, we're going to go sideways. All right. And so for G, it is F, G, H. You see how quickly those changed? And it's all very similar hand shapes. So you just got to tilt it and then add a finger for H, and then the letter I. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Sometimes I forget the letters, but that's them. Do you guys want to try it at home? Let me see your best H. Let me see your best I. What about the letter B? Or the letter C? Maybe let's do the letter A. Very good job, guys. So that's the alphabet in sign language up to the letter I. Now, I thought it'd be cool to do some stuff at home this week. I have some handprint activities, but before we do them, we need to talk about some shapes. How many of you guys know all your shapes? Our shapes are kind of hard, so I thought we could review some shapes. Let's start off with this first one. What shape is this? It's got 3 points and 3 sides. It's called a triangle, right? Ooh, do you know what color this is? It's a great color. It's the color purple. So this is a triangle, and you notice it has 3 points and 3 sides, and that is a triangle. Tri, the beginning of that word, means 3. All right, this next one, I'm sure lots of you guys know what shape this is. Valentine's Day was just a little bit ago, and this is a heart. Good job. It's a heart, and it is the color pink, right? It's a pink heart. So I love pink hearts. It's so cute. This would be perfect for Valentine's Day. Oh, this is a tricky one. A lot of times you want to call it a different shape because it looks very similar. But if you notice, it's round and it's kind of egg shape. It's a little longer, but it's equal all the way around. This would be called a oval. Very good job, right? It's not a circle. It looks close to a circle, but it's a little longer. It's like a circle got stretched out, and that is an oval. And what color is this oval? Starts with the letter B. Blue. Good job. All right. Our next shape is very much like the last one. If you notice, it's the same on all sides, very round, shaped like a ball. This is the shape that is called a circle. Very good job. This circle is white on the inside, and on the outside it is black, right? It's got a black outline. All right, 1 or 2 more shapes. Let's do this one. It kind of looks like a triangle. If you covered up the bottom half, right, it would look like a triangle, but it's got 2 triangles put together. Anyone know what this is called? This is a hard one. It's got 4 points and 4 sides, which I know a square has 4 points and 4 sides, but it doesn't look like a box. It's a diamond. Who guessed it at home? I bet you did. It's a diamond, and it's my favorite color, blue. All right, we're going to go to our last shape, a square, right? It's got 4 sides. Look at that. Ooh, what color is this square? Is it pink? No, we saw pink earlier. Is it purple? It doesn't look purple to me. Is it black? It's green. Good job, guys. So there are some of our shapes and colors. You'll need to remember those shapes for our handprint activity. So this week, as you talk about the letters H and I thought it'd be cool to do some handprints. Now, on the website, I've uploaded 2 more PDFs of some worksheets to do at home. So we have the letter I and we have the letter H up on the website, foundationnewnan.com/kids. You'll find those PDFs with tons of tracing and worksheets for those. But for your activity this week to explore the letter H, I thought it would be cool to do a hermit crab handprint, because hermit crab starts with the letter H. For this, you're going to need someone's hand, right? You're going to need some paint. You're also going to need some construction paper or computer paper. You're going to need to cut out what shape is this? It's kind of not perfect like a circle. It's a little oval, but it could be a circle or an oval shape, and this will be your shell for your hermit crab, right? So you're going to need a circle, any color you want. You're going to need someone's handprint, right? So you're going to need some paint to make a handprint, and then you're going to need a piece of paper to glue it all on. All right? And so the way you're going to do that is you're first going to lay down your paper. Now you can put your handprint directly on your paper, or you can put it on a second piece of paper and cut it out, and it would just layer it. So this has 3 pieces of paper layered over top to make my hermit crab. So your first step is to get your paper and put your handprint. And you're gonna put your handprint just like this with your fingers spread out. Your thumb is gonna be covered up by the shell. So you can paint it or you cannot paint it because you're not gonna see it. You're gonna place down your handprint. You're gonna grab that circle or oval that you've cut out, and you're gonna glue it on top. You're gonna draw a little detail on the shell, a little swirl, and then you get to add 2 eyes for your hermit crab. And that's your hermit crab. We're also gonna give you guys the tips and tricks to make something for the letter I. Now the letter I has lots of words, but one of my favorite words that I starts with is ice cream. All right, so this is our handprint ice cream. So for this, you're gonna need a piece of paper to glue it all on. You're gonna need a handprint, right? And then you're also gonna need a cone that you're gonna make. So I drew mine on brown construction paper, and I glued the cone down first to my paper, and then I placed my handprint over top. Now, my handprints are a little bigger, right? So I didn't include my thumb on this one. I left it out because it looked kind of weird. But your little hands might be small enough where if you do it, it just looks like the ice cream is dripping down the cone. So you're gonna do your cone glued to your paper first, then your handprint over top, and then I added a little top of a different color, a little pop. I typically like to do that in glitter, if you have glitter glue at home or something sparkly. And then you get to draw your cherry on top. And you have your I for ice cream. So those are 2 activities I would love to see you guys do this week at home. If you don't have paint, you can draw your handprints on paper and cut them out. That's what these ones are, cutouts of a handprint. So you don't have to use paint if you don't have paint at home. You can use computer paper, construction paper, even newspaper would look really cool. Now this week, I do want to challenge you guys, going through our letter H and our letter I, can you make them at home? And can you make them out of stuff you find in your yard? You can use twigs or flowers or leaves or grass, whatever you have around outside. So I want you guys to go outside, and I want you to make your letters out of things you find in your yard. The twigs, there's lots of flowers blooming right now. What can you find to make your letters? That's it for today. I'm so excited that you guys joined us for Foundation Kids School at Home. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, guys.